Hey everybody. Hello everybody. How are you? Hi everybody. Hello. I need everybody to pause right now. Just pause. It ain't over until the big guy upstairs says it's over. Okay? Today is one of those days where I decided that everybody needs a break. Everybody needs a break from all of this. We have been on edge waiting for the results. And on today, I would just like to introduce to you some harmony. How about that one? Some love. Just take a break. Pause, y'all. Come on in here and see what's going on. Memphismatters is on the air. So I need everybody to sit back and relax as I ease your mind and groove your soul. Because today, in spite of everything that's out there, everything that we're going through, we are here. And I want you just to enjoy this, okay? Because guess what? I'm good. On today, y'all, we have Miss Lettrice Lawrence. She has been nominated for the awards, Best Singer, and all of that good stuff that she's going to share with us today on the Black Music Awards, which is a really, really unique event. And I'm going to tell you about that too. So we're going to add Lettrice on in here. Lettrice, where you at, girl? Come on. You know, this is Memphismatters with you and me. Hey, everybody, where you at, Lettrice? I'm good. We in Memphis jamming, rocking, and rolling. What's up, baby girl?
Hi there.
Hey, let's jam your music while you introduce. Hey, y'all, stop, okay? Because I know y'all wearing, stop wearing. The girl is in the house, baby girl. I've been wanting to talk to this young lady for the longest because she got what is going on. And I really believe that she has started a wave of a new way of introducing yourself to the universe. I've been so impressed. All right,
Thank
now.
you.
Say hi,
I'm
baby girl.
impressed with you too, girl. I love
Oh,
Memphis Matters.
awesome, awesome. And guess what? You are now a part of Memphis Matters because once I get you recorded, baby girl, we gonna send everybody to Moonlight Chaser. You know what I like about Moonlight Chaser?
What's that?
When you said I put my Chanel on, I knew
Uh,
you was a real woman
You
then.
mean Chanel on my body?
Yeah, baby. I do that too.
Yes.
Give me five. Give me five. Talk to me. Tell me what's going on. How you feeling today?
Well, I'm happy about the music, but I'm really sad about the state of our world.
Yep.
I'm really sad about the state of our world because last night it was proven to me that we have a long way to go. It seems as though we have slipped back into the 50s, and it seems as though it's a very racist world, in my opinion,
Yes.
because this man has orchestrated people to die. I mean, they have literally died, and he has not given that much aid. And their children, 546 children, who still don't know where their parents are. They still are not united with their parents. And during the debate, he said, I don't care. And he's still in the 200s. He's not 238 like Biden. But the point is, Latino and Black people are voting for him. And I'm so disappointed
Me too.
because anyone that hurts children hurts me. Because I love
Mm.
kids. Kids that are 2 and 3 and they're 11 and they don't know where their parents are. I love children. I was a teacher. Helped raise my brother's daughter, and she's now 30. And I just love kids. So, I mean, this morning, I'm happy to be with you. Don't get me wrong. I'm excited that you have me here with you. But my heart's broken because I know that we have a lot of work still we have to do. Martin Luther King and Malcolm X worked hard, and Medgar Evers, but we still got work to do. We still got a lot of work to do. Caesar
We really do.
Chavez worked. There's so many people that worked and they died working, and we still got work to do.
Yes,
Still.
we do.
And I'm just really, that's heavy on my spirit. And the minute that my career gets off its ground on the level that it's worldwide, I plan on helping homeless, building places for the homeless. And I plan on educating people about not being prejudiced and starting a coalition to stop racism. So it's disturbing to me, but we're going to make it through this. God is still on the throne. We're
Yes,
going to make
sir.
it.
He still sits on the throne. And what gets me is that a lot of people, non-African American people, are very much aware of the hatred that lies within number 45's heart. And it's
Mhm.
so sad. It's so sad that they hate black people so much that they will risk their own children's lives with this
Mhm.
coronavirus. Everything that's happening to us is happening to them too.
Yes.
So I'm here to say out loud, I'm not afraid. Biden is going to win this race. And I believe God allowed all of this to happen for a reason. And the
Mhm.
reason is to bring us together and as a means of transferring the wealth of the wicked to the righteous. And I'm
Yeah.
gonna tell you, you're a part of it. Because I'm gonna tell you, you work. You have been working. You have been doing it. I have simply enjoyed watching you live. Your voice is
Thank you.
tremendous, and I
Thank
know it's
you.
hard. It's a job. All of this is a job, but
Yes.
they've been holding certain ones back. You understand what I'm saying? They've
Yes,
been
they have.
holding some of us back, and now, Latrice, it's our turn. It's
Yes.
our turn.
Yeah.
Now, I know you've been saying, oh, this is kind of all new for me, this Moonlight Chaser, all of these awards, all of this. But girl, you have worked for it. You really, really have. I am
Yeah.
so impressed. Share with my audience your your experiences like with Barbara Streisand and things like that so they can know you're a real diva. Okay?
I'd be honored to talk about that.
Okay.
Barbara Streisand, oh my God. I've loved her since I was a kid, and I was able to sing backgrounds with her in 2000 at her concert. She had, believe it or not, she had an actual retirement concert. And I just was like, oh my gosh, she cannot retire. No. And so it was her farewell concert. And it was 3 days, and it was amazing. And it was recorded live. She did Papa, Can You Hear Me? And she merged Happy Days Are Here Again and Aldu Lang, and she put that together. And she did People. She did a medley, and it was really great. So I was really happy to be a part of it. And she was like, "Oh my God, you have such pretty teeth, Latrice." And I'm sitting there, I want to holler because, like I said, I've loved her since I was a kid because
Hmm.
she's a living legend.
Yes,
And
she
when
is.
I tell you she's a perfectionist, she was in Birkenstocks and sweats at the rehearsal, and her voice sounded like the album. It was perfect. And she kept going off on the pianist, but it was funny because she is a perfectionist and she is absolutely amazing. We went in her dressing room, talked with her. She's a sweetheart, you know, really sweet person. Me and my sister, Alicia Riley, we were in it together and we had a great time. And like I said, that was the most amazing experience of my life. And that was an amazing experience. And it was funny because it was my one of my best friends. He said, I remember going to the concert with you. Going to the concert and seeing Sidney Poitier and Elizabeth Taylor in the front row and John Travolta. And you actually got to
Mm.
meet them. I met John Travolta and Kelly Preston, and I almost hollered because he was my childhood crush alongside Christopher Reeve, who played Superman. And he was so sweet and he hugged me. Nice to meet you. You have such pretty teeth. All I could do was laugh. I said, well, thank you. And, and Kelly, God rest her soul, had the most beautiful spirit. It was almost like she was glowing through her skin. She just was beautiful, not just outside, but in her heart. And so now that she's gone, and hearing that she passed of cancer made me sad because the first thing I did was thought about when I met her, and like I said, that was an experience of a lifetime. I worked with Clifton Davis. I've worked with Ralph Johnson from Earth, Wind and Fire. We did a song a few years back with his sister Pam Johnson for Saida Garrett. It was a Christmas song called "Very Merry Christmas." So I've gotten a chance to work with some legends in this business and watching them work and going in the studio with them and just the prep was amazing because their preparation is major. That's why they're such a success in life because of how they rehearse and how they set up before a show. So I think that
Amen.
that has been a blessing in my life. I have been offered deals before by Red Ant, which is a combination of Sony and Epic, and I've been offered deals by Warner Brothers. I've been offered deals by Jadar Records, but at the time it was wrong timing. In the clauses, you have to send it to your lawyer. When you send it to your lawyer, you find out about your royalties being dipped into and all these other things. You have to say no. So
Mhm.
I've walked away from some really good deals in terms of exposure, but they weren't good business deals, which would have been bad. In the end, I would have not had any money. And to me, it wasn't worth it. And I'm glad that I had this second wind with this because
Yeah.
Andre Pittman has been the most wonderful person to work with. And we've been friends since the very beginning. So I've known him since 2013. I performed with him because he's also a singer, and we had a relationship with KGLH, and I just had ties with KGLH as recent as August because I was in the Gospel Renaissance show with Dietrich Haddon and with
Oh.
Jenkins and with the Zion Gospel Messengers and with Marquise Williams. And so I was on the Marquise Williams show right before the actual show in August. So I thank God for those ties with KJLH. It's
Mhm.
helped me really to work on my stage presence game and just be open because I started out as a gospel singer because I grew up in the church and I've been acting since I was a kid. Um, I was at the Wilshire E. Bell doing the Christmas in the Eyes of a Child. It's like at like 8, and I started playing the piano at 6, classical piano, and I started singing when I was about 4. So I've been singing since I was 4 years old. This is in my heart. I sing with the Southeast Symphony and the San Bernardino Symphony. I sing classical. I was classically trained in college. And I love classical. I love arias. As you all know, I love Leontine Price. She's like my favorite classical singer. So Mahalia Jackson and her. and people like the Clark sisters and Barbara Streisand have really affected me. And Minnie Riperton, I have to say, she's my main influencer because I grew up listening to her. She's my favorite. She's my favorite.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Girl, look, I'm dying from thirst. I don't know what's going on here, but I don't want to mess up. You shared so much with us, and I just want to say congratulations to you and
Yeah.
all the efforts that you've put in for sharing with us on today. I
Yes,
look
I'm honored.
forward.
I'm honored. And the thing that's so great is even though the pandemic hit a week later, Andre Pittman of Enthroned Records and Rain Jackson of
Excuse me.
IMAX Corporation, they were able to land a distribution deal with Universal Music Group March the 4th. And so I'm excited because Moonlight Chaser and Lonely was put out there and it's been booming on iHeart and booming on Tidal and Spotify and booming all over. And I'm excited about it. And I have a very special song that's going to be released for Christmas. It's a
Wow.
surprise. And so I'm excited about that. And my new song dropping next year in February called Taking It Back. And it's called Taking It Back because you're taking back your territory
Amen.
from the devil and
Amen.
beating COVID and just being a survivor. And that's what we really need in this time to take it back, everything we lost. And it's about being victorious. And when you're God's child, you can take it back. And that's what I want to really emphasize and want people to understand that don't give up. Even with this race, this race right now, we're just
Uh-huh.
like, oh my God, we're panicking. I'm like, don't
Mhm.
worry, God's in control of this thing. However it goes down, God is in control of it. And that's what I have to remember constantly. And I'm just so honored that you invited me on Memphis Matters because I said, I can't wait till I get on here.
I
And I
know,
wanted
right?
to have this time with you. So I'm so glad we get to have this time together. It's an honor. It really is. I'm so glad
Oh,
we did that.
oh, you're so
And
sweet to me.
yeah, and I'm
That's
happy
so
about
kind.
the Black Film and Music Awards because I'm nominated as the LA's Best Song, uh, Best Female R&B Artist, Best Female Jazz Artist, Best New Artist, and the Verge Award. So I feel so honored. I mean, just it's humbling. I feel so honored to be nominated in these categories because I didn't do it by myself. I had Rain Jackson and I had Andre Pittman fighting for me. And so I'm really happy that they've been a part of my career. And even through this COVID, that we're able to get the music out. It means a lot. It really does. It does.
When your focus is in the right place, you can expect to win. When
Yes.
your heart is right,
Hmm.
you can expect to win. A
Yes.
lot of times, I'm a testimony. I
Yes.
may doubt myself, but every time one positive thought comes, a negative thought comes. And I have
Yes.
been just choosing the right one,
Hmm.
positive. So, and when it comes to all this racism and stuff, I walk in love because I have
Hmm.
to deal with it every day. I'm an
Right.
essential worker outside of this, and I have to deal
Hmm.
with it every day. But
Yes.
besides that, I need you to, like I say, just go today, pause, because it's
Hmm.
not over until
Yes.
God says it's over.
Yes.
And the Black Music Awards Association is coming right here to Memphis and all over the world. This unique way of bringing community together, helping people to stay afloat and develop their own creative skills where we can be a positive person, a positive presence in the United States of today.
Yes.
Um, the Black Music Awards that's taking place on November 8th is going to be such unique that it's going to be the first time anyone has even tried to do this. So I encourage everyone to stay in tune, stay up to date.
Yes.
Go to the link, which I will have, where you can purchase a ticket. And not only will you be able to see artists in Los Angeles, you'll be able to see artists in Atlanta. And this thing goes all the way over to the UK. This is a worldwide thing, and it's the first time it's being done. And because of leaders and people who are inspirational leaders, on top of that, like Andre Pittman, and those people like Rick Warren and his VP and his staff, and all of those people who like keeping it real,
Yeah.
they are really, I'm telling you, it's a transfer of wealth. And I'm pleased to have you because you are with Enthroned Records, baby.
Amen. Amen.
And I got plenty more stars coming. So we just gonna add you to my repertoire, and that'll be a way where I have you where I can promote you. Okay.
I
And
appreciate that.
thank you so much for joining me here live. And like I always say, Memphis matters. You matter. We all matter, sugar. Talk
Yes.
to you soon.
All right. I'm
Okay.
honored.
Bye bye, baby.
Bye bye.
Okay.